Hello and welcome back to Video Games. You are watching Action Button live on the Action Button Goblin Bunker Network, located at twitch.tv/actionbutton. It's Sunday, meaning I had to change the Action Button Twitch status message for the first time in almost a year. Kept thinking I was gonna get away with it always being Friday. There are people out there who wish every day was Friday. I don't know anybody who wishes every day was Sunday. Well, it's Sunday. And it's time. For me, your MC, Hungry Harvey, on behalf of Jerry Trashcan and everyone else in the Action Button Goblin Bunker Network control booth, to introduce your host. Introduce your host. It's me. Hello. And welcome back to my show. I'm Jerry Trashcan. This is the Trashcan Hour. No, I'm not Jerry Trashcan. I'm gonna take these headphones off for a second because my head... I'll put the headphones back on when it's time to game. Yeah. How's everybody doing in the chat? Let's take a look at the chat. How's the chat doing? Gotta hold my head back like this. Can't see. Everybody else out there can't see so good with the phone with your glasses on. Can't see it. I can't see it. Hold on. How's that? There we go. Hold on. I gotta do this to see. Alright. On the train home, drinking a Pepsi? Nice. Somebody asked a question. We're not going to answer that question. It's too late for you. It's so hard. So hard for me to read with these glasses on while looking at the phone. I think maybe we should check out this video game. I don't know what else to say. We're gonna get one of these. I got one of these right here. I drank one of these on the stream last time, and I received many messages from all of you out there. And I received a message yesterday from someone asking, how can you pretend that new Coke Zero is any good? This guy said. And I replied to him with, like, any good, like, you think it's not good? And he said, you think it is? And I said, well, what's wrong with it? And he said, oh, the previous Coke Zero was much better. And I'm like, I don't know. This stuff's not real, man. This stuff's not goddarn real, man. You know? Come on. It's the previous one wasn't real either. Who cares? Who cares which one is better than the other? Right? Like, Lord, this is the one they have now, dude. I don't know. Here you go, get a little bit of this. Presenting the most delicious sound in the world. Who doesn't like a Coke Zero? See, that tastes like virtual reality. It don't taste like nothing nobody in the real world's ever eaten. What's my baby boy doing? What are you doing down there? Come here. He's going to get some water. I don't know what he's doing. It's Sunday night. I decided to go ahead and call Sunday night early today. I think wisely or not. I don't know. I put my pajamas on at 5 p.m. today. Did a fair deal of work. Fair deal. Turn this down a little bit. I did a fair deal of work today. I don't need to do any more than I already did. Got my pajamas on early. As I said, Mimsy got me 3 pairs of pajamas for Christmas. This is just one of them. I haven't changed into one of the other pairs yet, because you only wear these a couple hours a day. I'm going to admit, I don't wear these pajamas to bed. kind of weirdo wears, it's like wearing a full, like a suit, like a business suit into the pool, right? I think of my bed, nighttime, going to sleep, I think of it pretty much as like going swimming, you know? It's an unwinding activity. I'm not going to wear a t-shirt. Okay, maybe not wearing a full business suit into the pool. It's like wearing a t-shirt and pants into the pool. That's what it's like to wear pajamas to bed. I have a pair of short pants that I enjoy wearing while sleeping. Pair of short pants. I feel no shame in admitting that I do not wear the full, you know, there's pants in these pajamas, as you can see. I don't wear the full shirt and pants setup into the bed, and I wouldn't trust a guy who did, unless you want to look like you're on like Downton Abbey or something, you know. I mean, I have a pair. I mean, maybe a few years ago I would have felt slightly silly to admit this in public. However, public has changed into some other sort of venomous creature at this point than it was in the past. And now that a vast majority of working professionals are spending as much time at home as I always wished was socially acceptable. Even people who work outside of their house are likely spending more time at home now than similar persons were 10 years ago. What, because you go outside, you get the virus, right? Everybody's kind of learned the value. I mean, the previous thing I used to enjoy the most was going to the movie theater. But now I feel like a larger number of people are on the same page as me with regard to I want to enjoy my house, right? So it doesn't feel as weird to own a whole bunch of nice pajamas now. This is what you wear in your house. I will admit I don't wear these while working. I don't know why. I'm no sartorial formalist, though I do have an outfit I wear while working that I then change out of. It is, versus what I might have worn to an office in Times Square in the year 2019, a relatively goblinized outfit. It is not exactly what I would have worn into an office. You know, shoes, a belt, a jacket, right? Whole days, whole calendar months transpired when I worked at Kotaku.com, during which I did not remove my jacket during an entire 14, 16-hour workday. Now I tend to wear a t-shirt, one of my many wonderful t-shirts that I have. I have a modestly sized collection of t-shirts, I believe. I don't have some egregiously enormous t-shirt collection. I wear a t-shirt and a pair of sweatpants. I have a couple pairs of sweatpants. And that's what I wear. And then around the time it feels right to crack open a Coke and say out loud to no one or everyone, I'm coking early. That's when I decide it's time to put on the pajamas. Usually I'm already wearing the pajamas, having put them on a time I know not when at that point. Coking early, don't you know, is when one drinks a Coke prior to eating dinner. Maybe the oven is preheating, and you just say, you know what? I'm coking early. Limit myself to 2 Cokes a day. They call me Tony 2 Cokes. That's what they call me. Tony 2 Cokes. You know, another thing, this world and social media being what it is, I received more than a few disturbing email messages, DMs, and you know, whatever there is in the past couple of days, even, from people telling me they don't appreciate how I joke about the coronavirus in my videos, and That was weird. Saying I got the virus and it was horrible and I felt like I was going to die is apparently... people just assume that I'm joking about that. I'm not joking about the coronavirus. In fact, if I were in the habit of saying what I really feel about many things, I would be speaking for dozens of hours per week on this channel in a very boring manner about how much it depresses me that there's all these people in the past decade and a half or so that became extreme billionaires just by keep using this word. Someday I'll know what it means. Learned it from Shadowrun, just from goblinizing people. Goblinizing the human race at large, making it impossible. I saw somebody telling somebody on Facebook just yesterday. Someone said someone said they had coronavirus, and this person was like, "Don't take ibuprofen, because ibuprofen makes it worse. Ibuprofen can cause blood clots and it can kill you." And it's like, I remember one, like some debunked. It was like somebody on Twitter said that, and then everyone started telling everybody that. It was like, it's literally 2 years ago, man. We're being goblinized omnidirectionally here in this world. And goblinized. And so I told that one of these people, I said, I'm not making jokes about the coronavirus. I think the coronavirus sucks. And it just kind of makes me sad. You know, it makes me, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't fix it, and I don't think I'm joking about it. I mean, I've told everybody I know who would trust me personally that I think they should get the vaccine or whatever. And I told this person that, and they're like, you should be using your platform more. They said I should be using my platform to retweet helpful Twitter threads and help spread the word. And it just kind of made me somewhat triumphantly sad for a couple minutes that there's people who look, okay, I admitted to myself about a particular day about 14 years ago, I admitted to myself that it's not gonna be me in this world. It will not be me who cures cancer. You know, it will not be me who solves world hunger. It won't be me who fixes all the world's problems in one day. I mean, clearly it won't be anybody, though. Part of the American dream, part of you know, growing up with a dad who insists you're going to be the first one of his kids to graduate college, is thinking, maybe I'm gonna, you know, maybe I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'm gonna slay the demon lord with Lodo's sword or whatever, right? The Erdrick's equipment. Maybe I'm gonna get it all. And then I realized, you know, in a freeing sort of way, it was not going to be me. So I resigned myself in these past 4 years or so to speaking to you. Not you, a member of the live audience. You, a child of the future. One of the people out there somewhere is the person who will fix the world. And I have earned many practical pearls in my years of standing idly by and mosquito vampiring bad blood off the burly backsides of bad billionaires. I tried to think of another B word. I couldn't do it. Of sick billionaires as they goblinized the world with their quick buck getting schemes. I could have written something better about this. See what I can do later. Just sick billionaires, twisted billionaires, baby blood drinking billionaires, goblinizing the world in the name of a few quick buck billions. And in that process, I earned many practical pearls. And that's what I'm trying to do with Action Button, is drip feed you the practical pearls via entertainment. Okay? So, I had a very realistic moment that lasted a couple of days. Maybe it was about a week and a half. Past a certain point, 10 days is a couple of days, the older you get. Where I realized it ain't gonna be me who ever does anything politically heroic. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm preaching to the choir here. Maybe I'm preaching to the choir. I think probably anybody watching this knows, and anybody Twitter DMing me about how I should be using my platform more responsibly, maybe they're just misunderstanding me on purpose, and they're just trying to see if they can rile up this guy they don't like. In which case, you know, whatever. I get any number of bad emails in a day to a point where it's difficult to resist my own goblinization. So let's go ahead and forget about goblinization for a minute. And let's check out this video game. I gotta go over and start my recording. Oh! Is that the Final Fantasy VII Remake? Maybe it is. Right? Just making sure all my stuff is working. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording. Everybody hang on a second. Let me just sit myself in here. Hang on. Let me just sit myself down. Right. Get my back in here. Let me just... Oh, I broke my back. I broke my back. Anybody in the chat ever break their back? You don't have to answer that. It's okay. Should we start a new game? That's a joke. So, I previously... Oh my god, I was playing my PlayStation all day yesterday. I was just going wild on my PlayStation Digital. I ended the evening last night with, let's actually walk back to the shop right quick. I ended my video game playing evening last night, where I was playing solely for work, I assure you. With a quick tour of Negicon games. On the, on the PlayStation 1, I was, why am I talking about last night? I'm talking like it's Monday morning here. Before I decided to put my pajamas on early on this particular Sunday evening, I was playing some Negicon games on my PlayStation. I went through and I'm pleased to report I played every single PlayStation game that uses the Negicon. Why? It's all for about a sentence and a half in my next review. I had to do it, and also it was very fun. Cyber Sled uses the Negicon. True analog steering controls in a video game developed in 1994. That predates both the Sega Saturn 3D controller and the Nintendo 64. So the Negicon, for anybody who knows, anybody who's ever played with the Negicon knows that it has really... Oh, it's in Japanese now. Crike Storm. I don't want to play it in Japanese. Even though I like it in Japanese. I'm gonna have to restart the game in a minute. Well, hang on. Let me get, I guess I set it to Japanese before I turned the game off last time. So let's see, Talisman, Revival Earrings. I'm gonna purchase, yeah, this is good. I can buy some items real quick. So this has Vitality by 5%. Magic Power by 5%. Talisman. Spirit by 5%. Revival Earrings. Just, you know, give me one of each. That's just how I do it. We're now officially, out of money. Though we can get 1-star bracelet, I believe. I own one. What if I own 2? What if I owned 2 of them? I think owning 2 could be good. Where I'm going, I'm not going to need money. Anyway, I was playing Negicone games, and anybody who's played it, shout me out in the chat if you've ever played with a Negicone. It has very deep buttons. Very deep buttons. The A and B buttons are the 1 and 2 buttons, as they're called, which correspond to the square and X buttons. They're like an inch and a half deep. You can press them real far, which gives you analog acceleration in Ridge Racer Revolution. And as you know, in every other Ridge Racer for the PlayStation. So when I picked up this controller just now, and I pressed the A button to confirm, it was a bodily wild experience. It was flat out body wild. Because it was just this little tiny popcorn pop. I felt so strong. I felt like Superman swatting a fly or whatever. Because my fingers had been just, you know, curling heavy balls all day. I'm talking about kettlebells. I've been lifting 50-pound kettlebells with this thumb all day. And then there it was, just kind of eating a piece of popcorn. Okay, I'm gonna switch it back to the old Inglow real quick. I remember I tried to change it last time, and it said I had to restart the game, so I quit to the title screen and then restarted. But apparently that's not good enough. You have to flat out, exit the whole goddarn game. So that's weird. Where was I? Let's just save it here. And now let's go ahead and quit the game. We will pop back onto my... Oh, hello. I'm just gonna quit the game real quick. And then we're gonna launch it. I gotta go get up and launch it again. Everyone, please wait just a moment. Okay, I'm back. It was giving me some guff. It wouldn't play the game sound again for some reason. There's always some issue with this nonsense. I don't have a really professional studio setup here. I just have a camera and a computer. Let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and continue and see what's up. Wait, hold on. No, I want to load the exact save that I had. Where's that load? There it is. Okay, let's do this. How's everybody doing in the chat? Let's take a look. I'm gonna throw up. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna throw up. I'm okay. Clyde and Tifa are about to have a rough day here. So we're about to get, we're about to really just get our stuff beat up here in Chapter 5, which is a fun chapter. Oh, hey, I get to access Barrett's weapon. Let's actually upgrade Barrett's weapon while he's not in the party. That could be good. We're gonna go ahead and get what he's got. Attack power +5. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take it. Thank you. Magic attack power +5. Max HP +100. Let's beef the boy up. New materia slot. Absolutely. We're gonna go ahead and just get all of those. Do you like how I pretended that I was actually like choosing? Magic defense +4. Defense +4. Magic attack power +5. Attack power +5. New materia slot. Crikey. I'm gonna take magic or attack power +5 because we're gonna go all out, and I really do think he could use the other materia slot. We'll get that for him on his next level up. Let's get Tifa's as well. We just had that whole chapter that was Cloud by himself. Speed +5. Okay, so that's what Tifa really needs, is speed. HP, she's a little weak. MP +5, attack power +5. Let's see. MP +5 is actually pretty good. Unbridled strength, 10% damage boost. Attack power. We're gonna give her more attack power. I kind of want the... No. I want everybody to have more materia. Because I fear the grind that's coming. The coming grind. Omni Strike, Rise and Fall. So Unbridled Strength will level up Tifa's martial arts moves. Which will in turn just stratosphericize the bonus that we get from a stagger. Let's actually do this for her. We're going to try to actually use Tifa. Oh. Let me actually turn the music up real quick. I have the music set down really low. There we go. That's better. Wait, was that everybody? No, that wasn't everybody. Sorry. We need to equip our friends here. Cloud. I'm going to give Cloud this star bracelet. We're just going to completely weaken him with regard to everything. Barrier is good. Luck up, don't really need. Give him the cleansing materia. And then her... Wait, what? Should she... She's going to keep the iron bang. She has an extra materia slot here. We're going to give her the auto cure. And then we need to give her a cure as well. Well, shoot. Let's take it from Barrett. Okay, and then Barrett. So let's get one of these. Bulletproof vest for her. And give him a Crescent Moon charm. And then let's hit him with revival materia, and I'm going to give him barrier. I want to just try to level these things up as quickly as we can. And then Cloud has lightning, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Does nobody else have lightning? We're about to go fight a bunch of robots. I really like... Barrett has the other lightning. Okay, that's good enough. I really like this chapter. This chapter 5 is a quick and breezy little chapter. Just a little one. Once I complete this stream through of chapter 5, we will, I will have closed the loop. Back in 2020, I streamed chapters 6 through 18. As of today, I will be done with chapters 1 through 5. And then I'll upload the archives of those, and we'll see what happens.
Do you think Biggs is on schedule?
All we can do is hope.
Today really gotta be the day, huh?
Ain't no stopping this train we're on, son.
Ain't no stopping this train we're on. He just said the line.
Already put the word out. More is coming too. Shut them all down by the day, or we shut another down for you. Ain't on us.
Yeah, I like this game. This game's good, isn't it? Oh, there's some Shinra boys. What's up, guys?
Play it cool.
Tifa's very nervous to go on this mission. That train conductor's very nervous to just exist. He knows that his he doesn't look right. Wow, I turned off those achievements again, and they're back on again. I'm so upset. The Epic Games Store kind of sucks. Or the Epic Games launcher. I just don't want any of this nonsense popping up onto the screen.
We anticipate that our arrival in Sector 4 will be later than scheduled.
Oh, nice. All these, like, normies on the train, and then the camera whips around, and we get these weirdos standing over here.
Once we're inside the facility, it's the same deal as last time.
Okay, I'm Cloud.
And then blow it all to hell. Let's do this.
I can't believe Cloud just said, okay, I'm Cloud, in response to all of that he said.
Yeah, sure.
Huh?
I didn't think word would spread this fast. There's barely anyone on this train, and none of them look happy to be here.
Might stand out as a group.
That sounds like she could be talking about,
You two stay here.
New York back in, like, spring of 2020. There's barely anyone on this train, and none of them look happy to be here. You know, I didn't leave my house for 48 days when I got the coronavirus. 48 straight days. Some of which I played the Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Cloud,
The train will be passing an ID checkpoint shortly.
here comes the first hurdle.
Not much of one.
I know, but that doesn't mean I don't have butterflies in my stomach.
I wouldn't believe she has butterflies in her stomach. You'd be able to see her abs fluttering if she did. Anybody in the chat do like bodybuilding or ever been involved in like some kind of a bodybuilding community where you hear people say weird stuff like, my skin feels like it looks like it's made of paper?
But
You ever hang out with people like that?
people on this train?
People bragging about their skin looking like paper.
Maybe. But I won't be until
That's the way they're talking about their body fat being so low.
Be right back.
You can see every visceral aspect. Tifa left the party. Anyway, you'd be able to see the butterfly wings just causing slashing ripples.
Still support those terrorists?
Oh, this guy sucks. I love,
Is a blight on
absolutely love the disparity between Barrett, or should I say the disparity between Barrett and this guy, both in terms of outfit, in terms of attitude, and in terms of like 3D art expensiveness, animation quality. This guy's very keyframed, and Barrett is exquisitely motion captured.
Do I have a problem with that? Oh, you can bet.
My God, his arm is so big. I look forward to seeing Cloud and Barrett become buddies in the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Cloud's skin looks really good in Remake Intergrade, doesn't it? Very good. I'm gonna go pick up this precious treasure lying here on the ground. Ooh, give me that orb. I obtained an orb, everybody. And it's of healing materia. So see, I think Cloud's pants are cool. Can I please just look at Cloud's pants without the camera deciding to try to show me impressive AAA sites? I think his pants are cool, but I don't like the buttons on the rear pockets. Shout me out in the chat if you've ever had a button of slightly too gratuitous thickness. on a pants flap button that you then done sat on. It's not good. It's too much. I will interact with Barrett when I feel like it. Hello, ma'am. Are these people freaking you out? I enjoy... I find entertainment in the prospect of Cloud trying to comfort this visibly distraught woman while carrying, like, a sword the size of a motorcycle on his back. This thing probably weighs 3 times as much as he does. What's up, Barrett?
Why don't you go check on Tifa? Quit screwing around here.
Did he say Antifa? I find it hard to believe that the grip on Cloud's sword is comfortable as well.
Emergency ID scan in progress.
No way!
That guy's just gonna dolphin flop out the window. They gonna get me, Joey.
Unauthorized IDs detected.
If there wasn't on unauthorized IDs detected,
Initiated. Commencing at the rear of the train.
Not good.
Digital Goober says it would be wild if the remake diverged a bit and Barrett's gun was actually just a big weird glove.
Take care of them, Cloud.
He's got a hand in there. Oh, this music is good because it really makes me feel like I'm my god, I'm Cloud and I'm gonna win. You're staggered, punk. I'm gonna toast this guy. The thing about triple slash is sometimes it's not good footy. And I always try to get the best footy whenever I can. I also think Cloud's continued combo isn't very good footy. I think the game looks cooler when you're just manually repeatedly slashing.
What are you doing?
Trying to keep you alive.
But I work for Shinra. I'm the enemy.
I don't care. I don't
Wow,
want
this
you
guy's
to
straight up
die.
saying, I might as well die. Now that I see the lengths my employer will go to step on a couple of pests, I figure I might as well die defending them. If it means being a collateral casualty. And their sick narc overreach.
Screw this. The station will be crawling with security. We gotta jump.
Screw that.
Need to slow the train down.
Sounds like a big...
Only one of us can punch. Tifa, punch the button. Oh. Barrett's so tough. These cutscenes are 60 FPS. That rules so hard. One thing that makes me sad is that on a GoPro, the 60 FPS, like frame rate setting is labeled as slow-mo 60 FPS, as though the majority of people are going to capture at 60 frames per second and then put it into 30 FPS slow-mo. No, man, I'm basically Formula 1 Drive to Survive when it comes to filming things in 60 FPS. I film it in 60 FPS and use it. Tifa, get out of my face, please. I don't like you. Even though you're the only girl I know, I still don't want you to be my girlfriend.
All right. You ready?
So don't ever touch me like that again. Let's fight. I can't believe Cloud said all that in this scene. Alright. My New Year's resolution is to use more Tifa.
You're up.
My turn.
I didn't exactly use more Tifa. Unbridled strength.
Take it over. Deal with that.
Oh my god, that was confusing.
Hang back.
Staggered? I want to just braver him.
It's on you.
Let me handle this.
Let me run over to him and punch him in the air. Material level up.
Gotta be him.
I have Thundaga now? Someone in the chat asked, am I still in Indy? Have I ever been to Muncie, Indiana? How would I be streaming this video game with this extremely complicated setup? And this hopefully very professional sounding microphone at my parents' house in Indiana. They literally have 2 microwaves, one of which is used to contain bread because it stopped working in 1992. Their TV is 32 inches. Have I ever been to Muncie? Yeah, of course I've been to Muncie. Nobody has anywhere else to go. Indiana is the only place in the world where you might as well go to Muncie. I got no money from that battle. Crike. We're just smashing this place up. This level rules. I'm ready to have a really good time with this level. This is the first time in the game. We're coming up in a couple seconds. Will be the first time in the whole game where we have 3 characters in the party at the same time. And it is going to be good. Just to confirm I'm going the right way. Yeah, okay. But what if we went the wrong way on purpose, Tifa? Wouldn't that be funny? See, this is like highly reusable golden B-roll.
Where are you going?
I'm going this way because I just want to go home. Man. Graphics look good. I mean, last time I played this game, it was on a much smaller TV. And it was on a PlayStation 4 Pro. PlayStation 4 Pro is basically like a...
Thanks for when we jumped from the train.
No biggie. You're pretty late, you know.
You always know what to say.
A PlayStation 4 Pro is basically like a Captain Power VHS tape compared to this PC. I'm not going to clarify that. If you don't know what Captain Power is, just I mean, I don't know how to help you. Ooh. Oh, hi, Dicker.
Well done, well done. I felt sure we had them, didn't you?
This guy's got such weird hamburger lips, doesn't he?
Survivors is surats.
He looks like he could eat a hamburger with his lips, is what I'm
In
saying.
custody, sir.
Return it to the wild.
Yes, sir.
Just like
Right
big,
away.
strong, swarthy, like pirate ship sailing facial features on this guy. Someone in the chat is saying they wish they could spend $7,777 on a PC. The interesting thing is, that's only how much I set myself as a budget. So, is that how much I spent? I did put all the numbers in the video.
Requesting immediate assistance.
You might have bad info, is all I'm saying.
Don't overdo it.
I'm not really playing this the best way I could. Go punch him, Tifa.
Let's do this. It's on you.
All set.
Aw, man.
It's never in doubt.
I keep telling myself I'm gonna try to use Tifa more, and then, these battles just expire before Tifa can execute a single medium level maneuver. I wish I could knock these plastic tubs out of here. Anyway, yeah, I really, having played the original on the PlayStation 4 Pro as many times as I did. Oh, I wanted to go look over here, actually. I like how the game's response to,
Quick! Should be some stairs
The game's response to Tifa saying hurry over here is to like slow me down to a snail's pace. See, the urgency, despite the urgency of the moment, the game has goblinized me to want to just come over here and look under the stairs for a trinket. Where's Tifo? She here? Oh, she was already up here. I didn't even see her come up there. Anyway, yeah, playing through this game as many times as I did on the PS4, I'm quite impressed with how it looks here on the PS5. And this is it. This is the moment we have all 3 party members. And the game becomes arguably a little bit too much. So Tifa builds these, Tifa builds her ATB bars so fast.
That's gotta be the last of them, right?
Oh, who cares? We can take them. Now let's confirm our position.
I'm actually 100% with Barrett here. Tifa says that has to be the last of them, right? And Barrett says, who cares? We can take them. I'm 100% on Barrett's side. We could definitely take them.
It would have been a straight shot to the reactor. Didn't work out, but we knew going in we had to have alternatives. Backup plans in case we had to get off Earth. From closer in to further out. B, C, D, and so on.
Alright. Barrett's really given us kind of like a third grade level explanation of how somebody plans for something.
Anyway, we were riding the train between Sector 4 and the main pillar when we had to bail out. And we ended up on the adjacent line, which should take us to Reactor 5.
So this whole triptych of chapters here, 5, 6, and 7, very good. This is a very good chunk of video game. Again, love the pacing of this game in general. The fact that it took exactly this long to give me a party with 3 members, and now I get to just enjoy the first. Really, they introduce you to the idea of 3 party member fighting with this quite frankly exciting straight shot to victory, as Barrett calls it. This quite frankly exciting straight shot hallway level kind of brings you back to Final Fantasy XIII. Then they give you a big dungeon where you can just kind of get a little bit lost.
Everything will play out as you intended. Yes, of course. I will not fail you, sir.
I'm seeing a comment in here that I've seen like 85 variants of, which is, did they fix the PC port yet? There's really nothing wrong with it, man. Wait, or are you talking about this game? You're not talking about this game. Oh, I thought you were talking about this game.
Remind me what your job is.
Or were you talking about Dragon Quest XI?
And bemoan your personal hardships, sir?
I have no idea. I'm sorry, I can't see so good with my glasses on. I have to choose TV or chat. I will say that my experience with this PC port so far has been pretty good. The first day I played it, there were a lot of little hitches and pops, and it turned out that if I just installed like a 2 kilobyte mod that disabled the dynamic resolution changing, which my graphics card is perfectly fine with. We're just leaving it at 4K all over, letting it all hang out. That just fixes every single problem I was able to perceive. There's not a whole lot of graphical settings, is the thing I've seen people say. Digital Foundry said so. Not a whole lot of graphical settings, to be sure. However, again, as somebody who played it a billion times on the PlayStation 4, I'm like, whatever this rules, and I like this game, so I'm just gonna... I'm willing to take the optimistic route for how it looks right now. Oh wait, is there treasure back here? So this is when you've been trinket goblinized. You see a map like this. You endure a cutscene in which the characters go, oh, we got to go down this track now. And then you see this, and you're like, there's no way you can't stop me from going back here. You just can't. Daddy's going back here. My teammates are gonna yell at me. If I were the designer of one of these games, there'd be nothing.
Reactor's the other way.
There'd be nothing back here. The reactor's the other way, says Tifo.
You got any sense of direction at all?
He asked
You
me.
wanna keep going this way, you best explain yourself.
I think the reactor's in the other direction.
Then why did the level designers leave it wide open like this? I only went back there so that I could mention that I did so in my original playthrough, and then I pointed it out in my video. Just went all the way that way. Because I had been trinket goblinized. I was a filthy, grubby trinket gremlin. If trinkets were like pancakes, my hands would be sticky with maple syrup.
Just gotta follow the nose.
What?
Stamps nose.
We look for graffiti, then head in whichever direction its nose points. But pay attention to railway signals too. You see blue lights, go in the right direction.
Barrett, you're explaining something to me as though it's gonna factor into the gameplay somehow, and it's just not.
Bring it home!
Let me handle it. Come on.
Wow, seriously?
My turn. You're done. Deal with that.
Wow, this was just the biggest failure zone.
Bingo. Finish him.
Let's do this. Keep it together. Steady.
Firing one off.
Lights and we'll reach the reactor.
Okay. A little bit rusty on my combats here, but it's okay. I don't know why I keep checking the map as though it's really that important. We're just going off. Oh, excuse me. Can I go through this, please? Thank you. Oh, can I get these, please? Thanks. Yo, rats. Basically, anything in this game can be accomplished with just the triple slash.
Would kill for a shower.
Tifa, just stop talking about taking a shower. I'm just really trying to just drive the image of Tifa taking a shower, just like jackhammering the notion of Tifa taking a shower into everybody's head.
You gotta check the signals, son. The signals.
Excuse me? What did you call me, Barrett? Am I Barrett's child? I must have missed that lore note.
Biggs is way ahead of us. Jesse was gonna back him up, so it wouldn't surprise me if he needs our help. So
Look,
let's not keep
look at all these fiber optic internet cables in the ground. Oh, hello, friends.
You're not going anywhere.
That is on you.
All right, watch and learn.
Come on.
You got this.
All set. You're up.
I got this.
Weapon level up? Who cares? Why are you not hitting this guy?
Need my help, do you? Come on.
God.
Fine, you're up.
I got this.
Tifa doesn't magnetize.
Give him your all. There's no escape.
Dead.
It's on you.
My turn.
No surprise
That's it?
there.
Oh my god. Was there a surprise there when I swung my massive sword and almost killed you, Tifa? Man, these 3 boxes got scattered. So I have to hit them one at a time. Well, we got potions, everybody. Don't worry. If anybody gets thirsty, it's kind of like your mom packing some drinks. I really feel like the potions should be in cans. And when you use one, it should show you crack it open and drink it. Same thing for, my friends are up there, but what's over here? See, I know that if I go that way, there's nothing. This is just a good-looking video game. They did the best they could on the 8-year-old hardware they were working on. Playing it on this OLED now in 4K 60 is real nice.
It knows we trust.
This is the game I was anticipating
Without it, we'd be lost for
all
sure.
those years ago. I mean, I just have to reiterate, as somebody who really just kind of was looking forward to this game for such a long time. And I did a whole long series of videos on the original game, just leading up to the revelation of concrete details about this one. As somebody who put a lot of time into getting excited about this game, more than a lot of people, more than anyone should have, anyone with their health in mind should have. As somebody who spent a lot of time getting ready to love this video game, and then succeeding at doing so, I sure do get a lot. I mean, I understand why. I get a lot of emails and correspondences from individuals
Guys,
fancying a dunking on me for having liked it.
Get messed up even more by the Mako.
Something to the tune of you made a 3-hour video about this stupid video game. Like, there'll be a tweet where somebody shows I mean, man, it's so weird. It's like, just imagine like a person you've never heard of. Not just that I've never heard of. You out there who have heard of me have probably heard of more people than I have, I would assume. Imagine a person you've never heard of just making a tweet in which they say, "Oh, Final Fantasy VII Remake sucks, haha, I don't like it." And then I get a tweet, I get a DM on either Discord or Twitter from someone who says, Don't you ever feel stupid for spending so many hours making a 3-hour review of the Final Fantasy VII Remake?" And then it's just like a link to this like person I've never heard of's tweet where they just say, not enjoying myself. And it's like, I don't know who this person is. And I don't know. People going for easy dunks on this game. Here's the thing. Having spent so much time getting just kind of absorbing the Final Fantasy VII original prior to enjoying the remake's concrete details about the remake ever having been announced, I was pretty sure the game was going to be a little bit janky, you know? I said in my review it feels like a PS1 game, just with beautiful graphics. I stand by that. Having played through a lot of PS2 games recently, I now see a lot of PS2 in it. It really feels like the spirit of the PlayStation is alive and well in this video game. What I consider to be the spirit of the PlayStation. Is there not, like, there's like an optional fight down here, isn't there?
Take the lead.
God, did he just like shoot the pillar 100 times?
I got this. Bingo.
She said bingo, did you hear that?
Yeah, there. Finish him off.
Oh, she's got the status effect that just makes your ATB climb slower.
Take the lead.
Focused thrust.
Deal with that.
focus shot. I really thought we were gonna get her into a stagger. Oops, wrong button.
Mind taking over?
It's on you.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Got him. Staggered.
We gotta switch it out.
Watch this.
Omni Strike, yeah. I've done it. I said I was gonna use Tifa more, and I did, everybody. I did it. That was a true team effort. It's the first time you play through this level, if you're like me, and I mean, I've been many things in my life. A video game critic, a professional video game designer, etc. Even with a resume as varied as those two things, I did get to this part in the game the first time I played, and I didn't really understand a lot of the battle systems. I didn't understand the whole...
This isn't bad, you know?
Yeah, they really captured the essence of
I didn't understand the whole relationship, the dynamic between the focused attacks and the stagger meter.
Check it out. I guess Shimmer's doing something about those monsters after all.
doing a half-assed job.
Though, you know, like that, I believe that Queen Grash Strike battle
Just give it a quick once over and call
took
it.
me, I think I died. I did die on it the first time I played. No, triple slash. I didn't mean to do triple slash. Oh man, oh my god. Barrett didn't have an ATB in the chamber. I'm so used to,
Gonna pull back.
Hang back.
Tifa needs a little bit of a touch-up here.
Fight's not over yet.
I hope she doesn't die. Oh my god, Barrett.
All set. Bring it. You're gonna feel this one.
Oh, Omni Strike, Jerry. Or whatever that second one is. Oh my god.
You would say that.
Nothing's gonna stop us. Ooh, some toys in a box. So here's the part where you don't exactly remember that. Oh, we came from this way, okay. This level's good for having a couple of ups and downs, kind of slowly submerging you in the, you know, the tactical espionage Costco. Just the notion of, you're gonna have to walk around in circles a lot and look for stuff that the next level's truly gonna own with.
There's an old rail yard not far from here.
An old rail yard.
Looking for it somewhere inside.
There's probably a lot of old rail yards, not far from here.
We've compiled our report on Avalanche's combat.
Fragrance of Dark Coffee says, I'm certain if I replayed it now, I'd have to relearn the whole battle system. Yeah,
Do you think a damn report will do
I only
anyway?
retained as much as I did because,
Have you already
of
forgotten the
just
war
how
you
stupidly deeply I played it the first time.
fight? An enemy spared is an enemy
And also,
who
I've been ruminating on it during these streams.
we must
So I've been ready for this moment where you finally get 3 party members.
Shinra cannot and will not settle for anything less.
Chapters 5, 6, and 7, you've got 3 party members in an action stage, then in a
I can only assume
exploratory
that you and your
dungeon,
men
then
no
in
longer
a
wish to serve in your current positions.
just really lengthy boss battle. And then you go back to having 2 party members again
We'll prepare the
for
prototype
a very
installation
large
for
chunk of the game. Chapters 8 and 9 are quite substantial. And then you get a chapters 11, 10, 11, 12.
Another day, another victory.
You've got 3 characters
How do I
again.
do it?
Quite good. Quite good stuff. The numerous chapters in the game where you have a couple characters are there to tutorialize little elements of the battle system. Little elements, not, I know there's one of these doors I can go into. It's just this whole level is designed to just slip right out of your brain as you play it. Like a train passing through a station. This is the one. Alright, let's check it out in here. This is good. They really try to make Shinra's dog mascot thing into like a thing. And then it kinda just doesn't work. They don't really throw their back into it, you know. What's up, boyos? Oh, that's it?
Keep those gloves up.
Sure thing, Coach.
Cloud and Tifa having some sort of coach student dynamic is a little strange.
It's not that I hate it. I hate the fact that Shinra took a loyal animal like that and co-opted it for their own self-serving agenda.
Poor old Stan.
Barrett, why do you
Making progress, and then you hit a
why do you sound like you're 200 feet away, Barrett?
You're starting to sound like Barrett.
Never mind.
It's a good plan.
Why did Barrett sound like he was like a football field's length away? Alright, everybody, shout me out in the chat if you were your fantasy football team. Who is it? Your Final Fantasy football team. Who is it? Is that a thing? Does anybody do that? Is there a podcast out there that's dedicated to Final Fantasy football? It's like fantasy football with Final Fantasy characters. Who's your quarterback is what I'm saying. Who's your QB?
This way.
Who's your QB? Let me know in the chat.
Security is a lot tighter than I thought it would be.
If they want to stand between us and the rail yard, that's their choice.
Not talking about fantasy blitzball. No, I mean good old amefuto, as they call it in Japan. He's like, we don't have to fight them. I don't care. I'm sick. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I'm actually not sick. I'm dead.
Take it from here.
Need my help, do you?
I need my unbridled strength.
Hang back.
I'm not going out like this.
Can't believe I have to cure Tifa.
Don't overdo it.
Oh, crike. Cloud's about to die. And he's the one guy who does not have a... I believe the man done got owned.
All set.
Can't believe the man done got owned. Hold on.
Taking over.
Oh, and then it turns out that the ownage was actually mine all along.
Need a breather.
Cloud literally died. That is trash.
This ain't nothing.
Oh, I can't, you can't reload a save. Just kill everybody, I don't care.
Stick it out till the end.
I could survive this. Yeah, blast me. Make me die. We're gonna restart this battle. I'm sorry. I refuse to not do this battle. I know how to do this. Yeah, just let me do it, Jerry. Let me fight the guys, Joey. Alright, Let me fight the guys, Joey.
Bastards aren't going to get away this time!
Oh, I could have healed my dudes. That probably would have been smart.
Take it from here.
Yeah, I'll do it. Want the ball? Shoot, fine. You can handle it.
All set.
Oh, Tifa has no A-tip.
Bring it. Stay strong.
I got it.
I'm not going out like this.
Tifa's just talking about how she's not going out like this. This battle is legitimately harder than the boss.
Still kicking.
Let me handle this.
Oh my god, she just does not have...
Keep it together.
I got this.
Do you have this? Barrett's dead again? I'm very interested in how these characters are dead. I would like to... Oh, hey, I can just do this from the menu. Okay, that's good. We're not gonna not do this battle, everybody. Hold on, let's, I'm gonna heal my dudes now. Before... This part's pretty hard in hard mode. Though also in hard mode, you're at a point where you have your characters kind of configured the way they just should be. He should be throwing them a canned beverage that they crack open and drink down. IMO. Well, we've done it. That's probably enough then, eh?
Bastards aren't going to get away this time! You're toast!
It's on you.
You're back on the list!
What?
All set.
God, my dudes kind of suck. I'm sorry, everybody. I feel like it's legitimately harder to do this on your first run through than it is on hard mode. Well, that's Tifa's auto heal. Cloud can do a cure on... It's really kind of a crapshoot here. Tifa, get me over to Barrett. Thunder on Sentry Launcher B.
Going out like this.
You got this!
I got this.
You got this. I got this.
You're up.
Taking over.
My God.
Gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful. Yeah, exactly.
Still here.
I keep pressing the A button instead of the B button. I'm sorry. The Flame Trooper's dead. So this is just depressing now. I'm just gonna do this on both of you guys.
That's that.
That's that, mattress man.
Let's take the stairs.
Let's take the stairs. Just don't say that at the end of the game, Jerry. I'm gonna crack a couple cokes here. They really don't make the inter-battle healing go smoothly at all, do they? Yeah, I feel so humiliated at the way this battle and this part of this exciting chapter has played out. Because
We should be reaching that secret passage.
I remember this being like maybe my favorite chapter to play through on hard mode.
What you think, Miss Jack?
I mean, obviously I got here with everybody on level 50 and all my materia just kind of
Input?
brained all the way up.
What's that supposed to mean?
My materia had gone wild by the time I played this on hard mode.
Thought this place was abandoned.
Guess
I
not.
can't believe I drank all those potions when I could have just sat down. Can you guys just watch me sit down for a minute? Oh, this is wild. Give me the items, dude. The idea of items being on sale is just very amusing to me. I guess it works really well. Oh, there's a material on the floor. Hold on. What's this material? An orb of lightning, as though lightning materia is important to have among my orbs. Shall we have lightning materia? So Barrett doesn't have healing, right? We have high potions. I prefer to think of this in terms of chakra ice, auto cure, and healing. Lightning, healing, cleansing. Let's face it. Tifa doesn't need no ice. She's gonna have lightning. We're about to fight a big robot boss. Again, enjoyed this boss quite heavily on hard mode. Not sure how I'm gonna feel about it. It's like, it's interesting to come back to this game over a year after last time I played it and go through these chapters and have this experience. Here, chapter 5, which I hyped up as being the chapter where they give you all the party members and it feels like the real game for the first time. Oh my god. Like, hold on, let me get this guy.
First aid.
No, you don't get to heal. I hype this up as the chapter where the game gets real. And then I just, I realized that they put the training wheels back on me. With hard mode, the whole game is, all the design in this game is training wheels. And hard mode is just a beautiful bicycle ride. You know? You're drafting behind a semi-truck, getting up to 65 on State Road 37. And now I got the training wheels back on, and I just got my butt beat by a bunch of grunt enemies multiple times, because none of the cool strategies that I had to learn from my hard mode playthrough, none of those. It's not even just that they don't work anymore; it's that they just don't exist in this training wheel universe. It's back in training wheel universe.
Keep looking for faithful little Stan. He'll lead us to the passageway.
Okay, there's the Robo. Here comes the boss. Mimsy is here, everyone, and so is Bibbity Babbis. Or Mr. Barbity, as I was calling him earlier today. If he were a Charles Dickens character, his name would be Mr. Barbity. You gotta smash the heck out of these boxes in hard mode so you can get your Mako shards. Oh, looks like this is where to go. That robot's probably not real, is what my guys are saying. We're gonna try our best to esports this guy, everybody. We're gonna try to esports him. Get back! He's an elite cyber athlete. Mr. Barbity's name is spelled B-A-R-B-I-T-Y. Not two T's. Mr. Barbity. Take your best shot, butthole.
What do we do?
Aim for its legs. Bring it down. I'll draw its fire. You two stay on the offensive.
Oh, I didn't mean to braver this. That's crippled the right rear leg.
It's on you.
Hey, see that?
Man staggered.
Bring it! Let's pour on the paint. Bingo!
Wait, is he hitting the wrong part of him? Crike. God, this boss rules though, doesn't he? Guy gets a couple of wheels and thinks he's Harley Davidson.
Don't
Yeah.
overdo it.
Wait, why is my lock on turning off when I change over to Barrett? Come on. Okay, we don't need to do a summon right now. That's the only godforsaken summon we have. See, the system is elegant if it's just underutilizing itself here. What with it's like, oh, he's pressured. Should I hit him with an attack, a focused attack? I guess. There you go. I mean, it just killed him. Like, I'm not actually trying to push the stagger here. Cripple the right front leg.
My turn.
Teeth is up.
Not again!
Steady. Whatever.
Steady. Whatever.
All set! The limit and beyond! Get out of our way!
Oh my god. It's gonna pummel my boy like that?
Take the lead.
Okay, I really need these dirtbags to die. That's good. And we don't need that one, no. Tifo. Hit him with thunder. Give me that thunder.
We're gonna feel this one!
Got him. Cloud. Keep your eyes on the punch. Alright, we got him another one. We got him another one. This is good. It's time to put this guy in the basement. Let's go. Cloud's got a limit done up. What are the chances I can intersect that limit with the... Oh yeah, this is no good. Alright, Barrett. Thunder this guy. Uh-oh. He do the launch.
Get away from the tracks.
Get away from the tracks, boyos. That's it? You trash. Alright, here we go. I don't really want to waste a shot on that. Get him. You got him. You got him. You got him. Very good. Alright, Cloud, take it home. Cloud doesn't have his darned. I thought Cloud had its limit primed. Yeah, this is god darn video gaming, dude. I hope you don't mind if I fill you full of holes.
Steady.
Oh, Tifa, your package arrived. And now I send one to you. Oh, crack. Oh, crack smoker. You know what? I think it actually is time. Thinking he's back. Bring the summon out. Pop my limit. Let's end this thing. Let's dance, butthole. Yeah, I got you. Barrett, stop telling people to suck on stuff. What? Did he just 100% whiff the limit break? I kinda am extremely shocked at that. He just whiffed it, dude. Okay, I could have blocked that. That would not have been hard. Alright. Well, that wasn't as exciting and esportsy as I thought. I did it. That's so weird that he just completely whiffed the limit break.
Sure.
I guess I was supposed to get up and all the way up in his face and fire it off? I don't know, man. I can't wait to get all the way through Final Fantasy VII Remake 3 or however many games this ends up being. And get Omni Slash and everything, and then come back and hard mode through the whole game. Omni Slashing every boss.
Sir, analytics reports that the feed went down after an anomaly was registered during the test.
Okay. I don't know what any of that means. Just tell me in English, Poindexter.
Excuse for your failure to properly prepare
Is
the
what he's
armor.
basically saying.
All modules were confirmed fully operational. It's
English,
far more
please,
likely,
Mr. Poindexter.
given the circumstances, that the sensors were overloaded.
Really was hoping I would esports that boss a little bit harder. Do you like how I pulled Ifrit out right at the end, just so he was,
All the sensors
just to have him around?
inoperable.
I just invited Ifrit to the party. I think that was nice of me, wasn't it?
Yes. Yes. Everything is fine, sir.
Everything is fine, sir. I'm just marveling at how nice this cutscene looks on my TV.
Yes.
Again, I apologize that Twitch only allows me to stream in 1080 60. My computer would probably blow up if I tried to stream this in 4K.
We know exactly where they were headed.
Though I am,
If
just
the
to remind you, the
armor is intact,
archives will
we
be
can
at
best
4K,
determine
so
the
that's going to be
nature of this
nice.
anomaly soon.
I mean, here I am, I'm now 5/18ths of the way through this game.
You will deal with our intruders.
5/18ths, dude. Might as well play the rest.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to stream the rest, though I probably will pop this game on
More than fairly.
a little bit
Don't disappoint me.
every now and again. The thing is, I know this game so well now that playing through it one more time is going to feel very relaxing. So that'll be nice. It'll be nice to be relaxed a little bit. And, though I do know which chapters take longer than the others.
Let's slip through.
I know chapter 6 is, a lot more of a time commitment than this one, for example.
Okay.
And if you're gonna play through Chapter 6, you might as well also play Chapter 7 while you're there.
So,
And then Chapter 8, you can
think any
take kinda
giant
chill.
robots like that in Reactor 1?
Yeah, except the bastard looked like a scorpion.
If anybody out there hasn't played this game, and you were thinking of doing it, and you have
Looks dead now.
a PC that, I don't know, you stole from a crypto guy, or the government, or a government crypto guy,
Lo and behold,
then I would recommend playing this version. I've tinkered around with it on PlayStation 5 a little bit, and I gotta say, I mean, let's put it this way. If my computer were not better than a PlayStation 5, I would feel like an idiot to have spent all that time and money getting the parts to build this thing. I would have felt like a Nimrod. I'm pleased to say it definitely looks a lot better on my PC.
just so you know, it's not gonna get any easier.
I mean, I was ready before I made my Cyberpunk video. I had been ready for several years to become a 100%. There it is again. That stupid Epic Games achievement popper. I had been ready for years to become a PC game player. To laugh at low resolution textures and console ports of games. Ports of console games, I mean. I'd been ready for this for a long time before I became a PC gamer.
So what's the plan?
I mean, I always knew. Nobody had to convince me. I never had the money to have a PC.
Thought E was the last.
I had to survive on
Here is Section F.
donated parts, received parts, found parts.
A cargo platform in H will get us closer to the reactor.
I had to subsist on some pretty trash quality PC parts.
Looks like the sun's going down on Midgar.
Literally.
Right, double time. We got a date with the reactor.
This chapter gives you some heretofore unheard of lore about the artificial sun lamps that light Midgar. That light the Midgar slums. Well, there's no, leather bracer's good. You no longer need that, that magic bracer that weakens Cloud. I received one. Let's actually go ahead and give it to my baby here. Star bracelet, Dun 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 dun. There you go. Leather bracers an all good option. I'm not gonna play through Chapter 6 today. Part of me wants to play through that boss in Chapter 5 again, dude. See if I can truly esports him. I know I could. So what I'm saying is, I know that I really want to play this game again.
Air below us.
Shut up.
I kept saying I would play through it again on PC,
For you to say.
if it were on PC. Wait, she said don't look down, and Barrett said, or she said don't look down, and Barrett said that's easy for you to say.
Here, huh?
Was that some sort of a joke? That she can't look down because she can't see her own feet because of her knockers? Her boo-burritos? Is that what he was saying? Because that's a little bit childish, sophomoric, amateurish, churlish, gauche. Don't use that word a lot. Though it was a little gauche of him to say that. A little bit toilet humor.
No good?
Needs power, I think.
That looks more like what we need.
Can you imagine this game, like,
Control room.
like, okay, so you often hear people
Let's check it out.
bemoan the, what do you call it? the interiority
Maybe no one uses
of,
that
of of the sexuality of the main characters of, for example, shonen manga, shonen anime, and video games behaving as such. It's always about guys who are like, ugh. Though, can you imagine if dudes like Cloud just like flat out like straight macked on Tifa and Aerith in this game? And it's just like he would not stop hitting on them. Can you imagine what that would be like? The exact opposite of the way he is. Like, we know. I talk about Aerith a lot, I know. I like Aerith. I would choose Aerith if you put a gun to my head and said I had to choose one of these. Tifa's cool too. Whatever. You go ahead and clip that if you want. Tifa's cool. I know Cloud likes Tifa. I know how he is liking Tifa more and more as the game goes on. Up until the point where he meets Aerith, where it just occurs to me, and it's the smart way to write one of these love triangle stories, is to have him like the one girl a lot, and their relationship is blooming, and then he meets the other girl, whom he just immediately likes as much as he likes the other girl, right? I think that's really, I mean, that's the way you write a story like this. You don't have the second entrant in the love triangle enter the story 1/3 of the way through, exactly 1/3 of the way in, and then the character starts right down kind of at the bottom and has to just learn to like this person. There's instant attraction in Cloud and Aerith because that is the practical way to write one of these stories. I'm already climbing the ladder when they ask me to climb the ladder. Oh my god, that's so bright. TVs are too god-darn bright these days. That just sent knitting needles to the back of my skull. Someone said in the chat that Zidane in Final Fantasy IX hits on the girl. He does kind of hit on Princess Garnet, or whatever her name is, a little bit too much. Though, I mean, I specifically remember, like, people I know kind of lolling at the trope of Cloud being repressed and such. He said that's that again. A whole lot of P.T. Anderson references in this movie. Did everybody see on Twitter I retweeted some guy who had cut together a little video of the moment in Licorice Pizza where Daniel Plainview and Barry Egan show up? It was very funny to me. I kind of screamed at it when I saw it. Everybody out there, anybody see that Lick Pete's yet? Did you all see that? Who hasn't seen Lick Pete's in the chat?
Stop section G.
Yep. And after that, Reactor 5.
That was a darn fine film. Darn fine.
I'm sure those things are welcome.
I guess people who think Cloud should have been more of a Mac daddy in Final Fantasy VII would probably prefer he act more like Gary Valentine. Let's do a quick frame rate check. How's my G-Sync? How's my G-Sync? My god, it's so smooth. You could eat yogurt off of it. I don't know what, I was trying to think of a food you could eat off, you would prefer to eat off of a smooth plate. It's like, what? I actually think I may have to abandon the it's so smooth you could eat blank off of it format of complimenting a game's frame rate. I don't know of any dining vessels renowned for their smoothness. When eating a blank type food, blank is preferable. A smooth.
Don't mind us, y'all.
Alright, hey, what's up, Crash Trek?
Don't overdo it.
Don't tell Barrett to not overdo it. I love when this guy overdoes it. Wait, did he?
That's a win.
I'm a little bit too, yeah, playing this game with the training wheels off is weird. That's what it feels like. It feels like I spent a long time. I took the training wheels off.
Gotta go where the catwalks take us.
And now the training wheels are back on. That's what it actually feels like right now. Because these battles are these little... My mind is open to what my end game materia loadout is like. And I just don't have it. It's kind of the same feeling I had with the...
Powered down is my guess.
Oh yeah, when we turn the power back on, they turn back on.
One less thing for us to worry about.
Like when I was playing the God of War 2018, I had a real good time with that game in general. Though when I beat it and I decided to start up a new save to have a good time with it, it was just painful to not have unlocked all of the stuff I'd unlocked.
Monsters sure seem to like it.
There were so many like basic moves that I didn't have.
They get twisted by the Mako.
So I feel like a Nimrod not having my cool loadout here. I'm not gonna sit here and do all of Chapter 6. That would be ridiculous. I'm not gonna do this whole thing. This dungeon's cool though, because you get to just wander around a lot, and this is where your Tuft of Phoenix Down is. This is where your Moogle Medal is. I don't actually know where anything is in here. Oh, there's some. Let's go get this materia. Oops.
You okay?
Yeah.
I do like the materia economy of
For
this
that
game.
materia, weren't you?
So close, and yet so far.
Oh, stop it. You're sporty. Can't you jump over there,
There's another
Tifa?
way to get there.
She could make that.
Nothing we can do but stay.
She's the only one of us wearing a pair of shoes. Looks like she could make a jump.
That materia.
Yeah, I'll solve the elementary school puzzle. If this game had come out when I was 18 years old instead of the original Final Fantasy VII, I wouldn't have known what to make of all these graphics. I would have thought I was having some kind of a stroke. Because games just, you know, they didn't look like this. Video game graphics are so good. Do I feel spoiled or privileged, God forbid, in any way, to have observed the advent, the rise of beautiful video game graphics? Not really. I wish they'd just looked like this when I was a kid. Do I feel blessed in some way to have memories of when one style of pixel art gave way for another style of pixel art? No!
You know the best way to not get lost is to believe that you're not. Mind over matter.
Isn't that from one of Marlene's books?
Yes, one of her favorites. Loves it when I read it to her before bedtime.
I don't understand what
Life in the
what Barrett is talking about. Barrett, can you not... He's like referencing children's books that his daughter reads. I guess that's probably realistic. You ever hung out with like a parent? They've read all of these kids' books and they've somehow intuited these basic life lessons from them. I guess that's what that was supposed to be a reference to. I guess, you know, there were what I think it is. I think I do believe a trinket-hungry little grubby gremlin goblin, a little groblin has been over here. I think a grablin. That's what we call a trinket-grabbing gremlin goblin. It's called a trinket-grabbing gremlin goblin. No, a trinket-grabbing gremlin goblin. We call that a grablin. Okay? Or no, a groblin? A trinket-grabbing gremlin goblin. No. A trinket-grabbing gremlin goblin. We call that a groblin. Where I'm from. which is the place where we workshop everything we say 2,500 times before we say it. Yeah, so what? I'm a trinket-grabbing gremlin. I'm a grabby goblin. I'm a goblin. I've been trinket ultimatum goblinized into a grabby little gremlin. My grubby hands. My grubby gloves.
Hey, let's take a moment to get our bearings.
My grubby gloves cling stickily to precious trinkets. Oh, am I meant to stand between you two?
Right?
Yeah, and to reach Mako Reactor 5, we need to go through
I like how Tifa was expected to come, not expected to come into this mission exactly. No, she was.
Well, we could always
Why was
do
she,
another
like,
lap.
what's her utility on this mission? She'd never been on a mission before, so she came on this one. Cloud's here because Jesse got injured. Is that the whole thing here?
Along the wall.
Up for giving it a try?
What was
It might not
Tifa's,
work out, but it's the only idea I've
Tifa's
got.
special skill? Just being the one who can read the
So we're
alphabet?
shooting for those
Is she the
giant
only
bags
one
way
with
over there?
20/20 vision? They can't read the G over there from 100 feet away? The probably 8 foot tall letter G.
Keeping the plate's air clean by pushing the smog into the slums. Whole system's designed to make shit roll downhill faster.
I believe they call that trickle down economics, Barrett.
Don't hold back.
You got it!
Okay, that's it. He just immediately says so tired as he falls asleep.
Bingo!
God, I love that she says bingo. That's so cool. That's it. Nope. The boys are asleep, and the girl is alive to fight. We're gonna do that old kick. Oh, she stepped on that guy.
Take the lead.
Hang back. Keep it together.
Mind over matter.
Hit it. Alright, he's just firing his gun off, just filling the world full of holes. Oh, Mimsy is here, everyone. Would you like to bring Bibby Babbis? Once again, I've gotten lost. There's this big, long, dramatic cutscene in which Tifa says, maybe we should take a moment to get our bearings. And then, I fight one fight in which I whip the analog stick around like 16 times, and then completely get lost. Is this my boy? Everybody want to see my boy. Come here, baby. Come here. Hey, don't step on my stream deck. Don't step on my stream deck, baby. That's my baby. He's my baby. Are you my sweet boy? You don't smell so good, Bib. He's my baby. You're my good dog, Bib. You're my dog. Bibby, you're my dog. You're my dog, Bib. He's my dog, everybody. Ugh. Oh, hello and welcome back to my show. My hair's been goblinized. Still have my Coke. No, I don't anymore. My Coke is gone. How's everybody doing in the chat? Again, I can't really see so good. Did someone seriously ask what breed Bibby Babbis is? He's a Pomeranian, everybody. We've been over this before. Bibbithy Babbithy is a Pomeranian. You know, I haven't looked at any of the social media all day, I believe. Has anybody looked at that stuff? I'm looking at the trending. Oh, Bob Saget is dead. Shoot. Well, that's too bad. I mean, what are you gonna do? Someone's saying you think you have the same shirt. I don't think you do. Well, it's pajamas. It's not a shirt per se. Someone in the chat thinking of adopting an older Pomeranian. Any recommendations? How old are you looking for? Get on Craigslist, man. Where do you live? Tell me where you live and send me a message on Discord, and Mimsy will find you a Pomeranian, and I will link you to it. Tell me where you live. We'll find you a Pomeranian you can get. New Jersey? Shoot! All the Pomeranians of New York City are available to you. Mimsy, do you think you can find a Pomeranian for this guy in New Jersey? Guy, are you a guy? Sorry to just call you a guy. I assume everybody in New Jersey is a dude. Somebody from The Sopranos. I'm just imagining. I just imagine Christopher is here in the chat saying, I'm thinking of adopting an older Pomeranian tone, is what I imagined. Yeah, Mimsy can find some good Pomeranians. So, Christopher, there actually are a lot of Pomeranians in New Jersey, right, Mimsy? She says, yeah, because Mimsy looks at Craigslists around the world, or at least around the American states, all the time. You do frequently. I have to take these glasses off because I can't read the chat with the glasses on. I'm sorry. I gotta do this. What do we got? What do we got? So wait, hold on. I'm trying to find this guy who mentioned NJ. Okay, so what is it? Why is it that you want to have a? Oh, so you're an hour and a half from NYC, so you could like, the Bibbithy Babbis was acquired in Queens. If I'm allowed to give, if you want any inside information, Bibbithy Babbis is a Pomeranian. I'm not gonna lie, from Russia. He was acquired in Queens, New York. We took the subway and picked him up relatively painlessly. We went to look at him to make sure he was real, to check the undercarriage, make sure he had the microchip and the tattoo, I mean, Mimsy's laughing at this. Mimsy, you know what I'm talking about. He has a microchip and a tattoo, like verifying the veracity of his existence. So, like, to make sure he's a real Pomeranian, and he has the registration microchip and all of that stuff. So, yeah, make sure he had no rust from salt damage. Yeah, exactly. Bibbithy only speaks English. I don't think he responds to any Russian. I tried to use some Russian on him back when we got him, and I don't think it really worked. Oh, yeah, so, okay. So, Pinkerton Dan Pie, you say, okay, you want an older chill dog. Yeah, cool thing about a Pomeranian is, we take Bibby Babbis out for a walk like 3 times a day, 2 or 3 times a day. During times of good weather, I'll be walking him out there 5 or 6 times a day, but you don't really have to. He can kind of get most of his exercise in the house. When we had him at my parents' house in Indiana, we just let him out into the yard, and he would run a lap and come back in and fall over. So yeah, I think a good old dog is good. You have a yard? Man, yeah, come on. If you got a yard you can let him out into. A Pomeranian can walk itself in about 3 minutes. It's wonderful. Bibbithy Babbis Unleashed was good. Yeah, so you, like, I mean, I can't really, I don't have time to walk long distances with my dog, though I do it's I mean, he also doesn't really enjoy it. So he's a young Pomeranian. He's only 2.5. He's a little more than 2.5. He'll be 3 in 4 months. 2 years and 8 months. Apparently the first 2 years of a Pomeranian's life is like 25 human years, and then it slows down after that, and you get an average of 7 dog years per human year or whatever. It's not that a 2-year-old Pomeranian is 14. It's they age up to about their mid-20s in 2 years in terms of human to dog maturity analog. So Bibity's a little bit young. Oh, we got IJ. How many people have Pomeranians in this chat? Wow. So IJ says, my Pom struggles to walk the block I'm on. Usually walk a block and carry him half of the way back. Yeah, our little buddy, he doesn't, he's not like the biggest walker. Mimsy's taking him on some long walks, right? Mimsy, you should be on the chat. Why aren't you on the chat? You should be on the microphone. What? You're making pizza? Wait, which pizza? Oh, Mimsy's heating up pizza. Bibithy was asking if we're having impossible nuggets tonight. So wait, hold on, what were we doing? We're talking about dogs. Yeah, Pomeranian Huskies, they love a nice walk. Yeah, I mean, they've got Husky in them. I mean, come on. So yeah, our little buddy doesn't really care to walk too much, and he's fairly young. So, if you get an older Pomeranian, again, he'll be able to walk himself. He or she will be able to walk themselves in a couple of minutes, probably. So yeah. Mimsy, have you found a Pomeranian in New Jersey? Are you looking for one? Oh, you found one already? I can't hear you because I've got my... I'm gonna take my headphones off. What'd you say? Mimsy's found one that she says is good, but she's not sure if it's the best. So, hold on. Man, beagles are good. Somebody's got a beagle in there. In the chat. A 14-year-old beagle, just fed him a Cheez-It. Did you send me the Pomeranian, Mimsy? Mimsy sent me a Pomeranian. Oh, wow. Oh my god, this one's good. Well, hold on. I'm still gonna look at this one. How big's this little buddy? We found a senior Pomeranian in New Jersey. He's described as a crotchety senior Pomeranian boy. 12 years old and weighs 9 pounds. Wow. 9 pounds is a little bit big for a Pomeranian, but still not so bad. Mimsy's not in the Twitch chat. Hold on. I'll pop this in here. Hold on, let me actually get the second one. Oh my god. This one's hilarious. Wait, this dog is 15 years old? Mimsy. That's too old. 15 years is too old. I mean, I don't want to get grim here, read the longevity of dogs, but that Pomeranian is Pomeranian on borrowed time, man. Like, that's old. That's longer than they usually live by like 2 years. So that's, it kind of seems like. Did you find one that's in, he said they're an hour and a half from New York. I mean, I don't think it needs to be, the right one doesn't have to be in New Jersey. Oh, this one's beautiful. Oh, this is a sweet little buddy. This is a good dog. This is a really good looking dog. Are you kidding? Oh, okay. I think we found you your Pomeranian. Hold on. Oh, this dog is gorgeous. Is he blind? Oh, 2 more? Lord, Mibsy's sending me too many. You're sending me too many Pomeranians, Mimsy. Let me see something here. Hold on. Let me turn the audio down a little bit. I wonder if,
The other two look like Jerry.
Oh, like Jerry? Jerry was the legendary Yorkshire Pomeranian mix. Hold on, let me get this Hugo. This dog is good. Hold on. We're gonna go ahead and... This one is beautiful. Look at this one. I just dropped it in the chat. Hugo. Though, it seems that Hugo is also diabetic and needs insulin shots. So if you don't mind that, that's just a very sweet looking dog. Now let's see another one. Let's see. So Mimsy's got. Wait, are these 2 more? Oh, this is 2 of them though. They don't want 2.
Yeah, but I don't know, maybe someone else will.
Look in New York. These are Terrier Pomeranian mixes. These are not Pomeranians. So I'm gonna post these 2 here. This is good. I'm gonna tell you what, as a person with vision problems, I've been observing my own dog a little bit, and I've noticed that he's. I mean, you might have heard that dogs see with their noses, right? I've observed that he doesn't really seem to care too much about what he can see. He's definitely a nose boy, so don't worry too much about a dog being blind. I think it's not. Consider it not too pathetic. A dog can be quite happy without being able to see very well, I would say. I would be able to say. So yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. I think a blind dog is pretty cool. That's my opinion. That's why I'm trying to get an all-black Pomeranian. Is my joke is if I can't see the dog, I don't want anybody else to either. I don't want anybody else to be able to see my dog. So that's why Bibithy's little friend is gonna be all black, triple black. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait, you want the link for Hugo? Let me get Hugo again. God, Hugo's a good-looking dog. Here he is. I'm dropping the link. There you go. My little dog is just right over here sleeping. He's right over here. You all can't see him. I'd pick him up and put him on the camera, but that would disturb his beautiful slumber. He really is a lovely little dog. My boy Bibithy. Or should I call him Mr. Barbity? Mr. Barbity. Well, it looks like another Sunday has successfully concluded here in the Action Button Goblin Bunker, also known as my house. It looks like another Sunday has successfully concluded. Mimsy, do you think it's time to watch TV? And eat dinner? What shall I eat for dinner? Something hatefully bland. Depressing.
Should we have Korean or Chinese?
Wait, what do you mean, Korean or Chinese? What are you talking about?
So I can either make the mala chicken or
Oh.
bulgogi ground beef. Fake beef.
Oh, you have fake beef? What? Where?
Yeah. In the freezer.
There's fake beef in the freezer, everybody. I didn't know fake beef was anywhere in this world. Are we gonna have a salad? Or are you making a salad?
Yeah.
Mimsy's been making salads recently. Mimsy's been researching salads, and we've been enjoying them. Haven't we? It's actually been a while, because we were in Indiana for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Prior to that, we hadn't had a salad in a while, so it's the first salad of 2022. The salad of the year. As you all know, it's the year of the tiger in the Chinese zodiac. So, I don't have an ending to this sentence. I was just pointing that out. Thank you. God, I really can't see. What is that?
I'm not sure which one to choose, which spice packet to choose. Do you want to decide?
I can't see nothing. If you choose a spice packet, I will likely enjoy it. This is how I have to say. Can't see so good. This is why I have my 77-inch TV. We're gonna watch a little bit of TV tonight, you think?
Yeah.
I think we watch a little bit of TV. We're gonna watch a little bit of telly. How's everybody doing with the telly? Who watched some telly here in this world? Who watched some telly lately? Let me know if you're watching telly. Does people here watch telly? I'm talking about television, like TV programs. Some people call them, I call it television. Some people call it streaming services. It's my joke. Some people call it streaming services. I call it Are you eating pizza before dinner?
I didn't know how long you were going to stream.
I mean, I'm done right now. I'm ready to eat dinner whenever I'm done, whenever you want it. I was waiting for Mimsy, everybody. I was waiting for Mimsy to say, I want to eat dinner. And then I was going to say, well, goodbye. And then we would make dinner and eat dinner and go to bed. And instead, Mimsy just comes walking out of the kitchen with a slice of pizza, very meticulously heated up in tinfoil in the oven. I can't eat the pizza because I'm on a diet, a medically mandated diet. The doctor said if I eat anything delicious, spit it out, is what the doctor said. That's a Jack LaLanne reference, everybody. Wait, so somebody's like just watching The Witcher Season 2, finishing Wheel of Time Season 1, hoping to get into the Book of Boba Fett. Man, God darn it. I want to watch The Witcher Season 1 and The Mandalorian Season 2, and then The Witcher Season 2. But me and Mimsy haven't gotten through The Witcher Season 1. It's been 2 years.
Let's watch it.
It's been 2 years since I was beaten 90% of the way to death with the coronavirus. And I was watching The Witcher. It was the only thing keeping me alive. And Mimsy said, this is boring. Can we watch something else? That's like, literally, she's laughing now, but that's literally, like, I was like, oh, I just want to watch The Witcher. I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I had finally some appetite after spending days in bed, like unable to breathe, feeling like I had a god darn 100-pound kettlebell on my chest. It was horrible. And there I was. I put on The Witcher. I had my baby dog sitting with me on my lap like this. And I was eating. And I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I made him a little tiny peanut butter sandwich. And I called him my peanut butter sandwich buddy. And I let him have a little peanut butter, a little tiny piece of Whole Foods. That was Dave's Killer Wheat bread. Did you know the guy who made that bread is a murderer? Is what everybody said in Berkeley around the time that bread was brand new or new-ish. I don't know how true it is. I don't care, and I think it's a ridiculous thing for people to say. Dave's Killer Bread, which was fully nice and organic and edible to a Pomeranian. Don't feed a Pomeranian any processed human food. And I gave him a little peanut butter sandwich with the Whole Foods peanut butter. And I called him my peanut butter sandwich buddy. And we put on The Witcher, and I loved it. I've read all those books twice each. I've played The Witcher 1 and The Witcher 2. Don't need to play The Witcher 3, and don't deserve it anyway. And I really loved that first episode of that show. I was like, this is the perfect blend of Game of Thrones and the CW, of Hercules, Legendaries, Journeys, Xena Warrior Princess. It's like, what if instead of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we had the Xena Warrior Princess Cinematic Universe, right? I was like, this is good. I was smoking that, like, by the bowl. And Mimsy was like, this is boring. Can we watch something else? And then what do? Put on some YouTube video where a lady does her makeup? Is basically what we ended up watching. Some YouTube video where a lady with millions of dollars does her makeup. I have to endure, and daily, individuals having, like, used car lot, like, blow up flappy arm dummy conniption fits in my email inbox about my income. And I've gotten over it because I know where the money goes. I know who gets it. Again, I'm not Uncle Scrooge money binning. I'm not swimming in it every night. I do stuff with it. These videos aren't free to make. Though I do end up seeing some of these YouTubers that Mimsy watches and being like, they're like, we're moving from Texas, so we're moving to LA. Here's our new house. And it's like, it looks like they got like 18 bedrooms on the second floor, right? And then it's like, who knows what's on the third floor? You can see stairs going up as they go, we're going to go down to the kitchen with their GoPro. And I'm like, Lord. There's people out there making millions of dollars per month on YouTube ads. There's no number on a website for them like there is for me. There's a number on a website. And I mean, that's pretty much it for me. And my organization with employees. I gotta admit, I understand exactly what I would have to do right now to move to, I don't know, Redondo Beach. I know I pronounced that wrong. It was supposed to be a joke. To move to Redondo Beach and give you a YouTube tour of my house with a fountain in the front yard or whatever. Show you my 19 Pomeranians running around. I'm somewhat aware of the steps. People always ask me what YouTubers I like. Do you know that? People always ask me. Do we have any YouTubers in the chat? Are there any YouTubers? Are there? If Mimsy were on the chat, we could talk about YouTubers Mimsy likes, but she's not. She refuses. She's been standing in the living room. I hate to say it. This is a 3-word phrase I do not employ lightly. She's been standing in the living room like a creep for several tens of minutes, listening and watching and eating a slice of pizza with her back against the front door, so small is our apartment. She does not want her cackling audible on these beautiful dynamic microphones, 2 of which are meticulously positioned right at human head height on this luxurious Lazy Boy sofa. We would talk about YouTube. If Mimsy were sitting on the sofa, we would talk about YouTubers that she likes. Well, I've seen quite a few of them now, and it's okay. You don't need to. You don't need to be embarrassed about the YouTubers that you like. First of all, we wouldn't talk about the ones that I don't like. because I refuse to give free publicity to people I don't like on here. There are some of them I just see and I'm like, what? How is this person famous? How does this person have like a god darn Hugh Hefner mansion? Like, what's going on? It doesn't make sense. And it's like, I mean, I understand. They're working. They're making these videos. It's work to make a whole lot of YouTube videos. It's work to do a whole lot of god darned anything. So, you know, they're putting out a video a day, a video every 2 days. It's just I hear them talk sometimes where there was this one YouTuber Mimsy watches. I mean, I won't say who this is, though. I mean, it's a rich YouTuber, very, very rich. And this YouTuber often talks about trends and diet things and workouts and whatever, but like says stuff that's like very, very casually wrong. That only me, a professional, like only people like me, professional stuff knowers, are like, oh, she's a little bit wrong about that. And it kind of adds up to a point where it's like, uh-oh, you know, this person's wrong casually about enough dozens of things in these videos that it starts to really add up. I'm not saying everyone needs to be out there meticulously researching every third word of their videos the way I do. Because if that happened, there'd be far fewer videos on YouTube. Every famous YouTuber would have like 2 or 3 videos per year, and it would be really high quality content, and Google wouldn't be making tens of billions of dollars off of the ads for Progressive Insurance or Grubhub. And that would be a real shame for the rich people if we all started just being really meticulous. Though there was a video recently she was watching, and the person said something about, oh, I decided to go to this seminar to check out this really new like weird meditation technique, and I'm like, man, this video's from 2021. Like, I remember hearing about this weird new meditation technique in like 2010. And looking it up and finding out it had existed since, some weird guy from some Scandinavian country smoked a whole lot of weed back in like 1988 and decided, oh, this will be hilarious if I give it a shot. And she's like, oh, it's this new thing? It's everyone's talking about it lately. It's like, oh, I don't know. Where were you like 10 years ago? Very, very small detail to not to mess up. And I just remember thinking, ooh, uh-oh. How many more little tiny lies accidentally are we told as we sit here just trying to eat our pizza? And you got our meeting coming up in a half an hour. Let's pop over to the tube and see what so-and-so is talking about in her massive house that she has not figured out how to position a microphone in yet. Because it just sounds like webcam, laptop. I guess that's the dream, is get big. Just start filming all your videos with the webcam, with the laptop microphone. Have like 7 or 8 of those Canon cameras positioned at you. I got my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Cam 6K. It's out of frame. I just look at myself over on I'm like, can they see it? And it's like, oh no, you can't see it. It's like literally right here. Okay, I can't. Oh, I got it. I I cranked it. Okay, I can't move it with my hand. It's back there. I grabbed the tripod handle though. I could reach it. I got my nice camera. That's not the one we're using here. I'm using my old trash camera. If I put my really sweet camera over there, first of all, it would be really big. Maybe I should try it though. Maybe I'll try to set the Blackmagic up in this position for the next stream that I do. I don't know which day of the week I'll be streaming on again. Who knows which day of the week that'll be. Hold on, let me take these glasses off again. Can't see the chat with the glasses on. What do we got? People are talking about their favorite YouTubers in here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not interested. I'm going to admit, I have begun watching a couple of YouTubers. And, I don't watch anybody who is, I don't watch anybody who does anything with video games as a, like, I mean, I've seen some video game YouTubers, though, man, I really can't chill by sitting down and watching a video game YouTuber. No offense. It's just, I don't know. Like, it feels like work. It feels literally like work. It feels like being a football coach and watching game tapes is what it feels like. It feels exactly like what I imagine a football coach watching game tapes feels like. You know? Like another team's game tapes. How'd you get the other team's game tapes? I don't know. Maybe some inter-football espionage was going on. I like how somebody up there guessed the Scandinavian meditation technique I was lolling about earlier. What kind of YouTube content do I typically watch? Interestingly, that is, I watch a lot of Nunya. Nunya business is what. That's not. It's like, I'm not going to tell you what kind of YouTube content I watch. I mean, that's just disgusting of you to ask. I'm kidding. I don't know what, I mean, I've been watching around. The closest I can get to video game content on YouTube that I can watch while like eating my protein bar at 3 p.m. is like just putting on like Linus Tech Tips. I watch Digital Foundry and I enjoy every Digital Foundry video. Though I don't really think of them as YouTubers. I think of them as a publication. When I say I watch YouTubers, I mean, and also that also does feel like watching game tapes. I recently watched a lot of My Life in Gaming videos, though only because I was looking into some cables and some RGB related things. That actually did not just feel like game tapes. That felt like actual work research. Research is work. I mean, my God. I've been doing some horrible research lately. Let's see. None yet. Oh, there's just too many chats. Why are there so many chats going? I can't see what everybody is saying. Why do people keep popping in saying Bob Saget died? We know. We don't need to talk about it. Let's leave let the man rest for a moment. I like Happy Console Gamer, though. He feels like, I mean, Happy Console Gamer's great, but he also is my enemy. So I have to, if I watch any video game YouTuber, I have to think, I gotta beat this guy. Every time. It's like, I gotta beat this guy. I can't appreciate it without thoughts of violence flickering through my hideous brain. I must consider this person's demise. It's not fun, is what I'm saying. It's just not fun. Anyway, I think I should go soon, everyone. I'll be back with another stream of another game. Who knows which one? And when we're here, it'll be good. Maybe even Mimsy will join the next stream. What are you saying, you will? She just gave a thumbs up. She's saying she will. Like, why are you so confident that you will join the next stream?
Because it's a New Year's resolution.
Do you know what time it is? It's going to be? On what day?
Friday.
Mimsy took a good guess. At what time?
7.
What game would you like to play? I've already picked a game for you. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, so you're going to have to play the game I've chosen.
Okay.
Mimsy will play a video game that I've chosen for her to play.
Nintendo?
It's not Nintendogs. So Mimsy is a professional video game developer.
Doesn't play
Who has played a very... No, you've played video games. She's played a very specific type of video game forever, right? She's played a few specific types of video games. There are several types of video games she's never touched. And I hypothesized that it would be beneficial for the production of her video game, which is nearing completion, right?
Yeah.
It is completion imminent, and she still has a few mysteries to solve, a few puzzles to solve with regards to the end of the development of the game, right? Is that not mistaken? So I feel like there are some of these puzzles Mimsy could solve if she rite of passagely played through an entire AAA video game.
Oh, I know the game.
We can't tell people which one. I feel like Mimsy should play all the way through. You just have to do it at least once. By AAA video game, I don't mean... I was just trying to think of something off the top of my head. The first game that came off the top of my head was Fire Emblem, right? A AAA game does not mean a JRPG. Doesn't mean Fire Emblem, unfortunately. It doesn't mean Yakuza, unfortunately. I mean a very specific type of modern popular game. Mimsy, you've got to play one. Whether you're ever going to make one or not, you've got to play one. I told Mimsy that she could direct an Assassin's Creed game someday. I told her this, first of all, because I believe it. And second of all, because nobody ever told me I could do god darned anything in my whole life. So I've decided to, in the past 5 years or so, if I see a person and I perceive them as being able to do something, I go, I bet you could do this, dude, to a person. I've done it. So I told Mimsy she could direct an Assassin's Creed game. And that's not to say that I'm going to ask Mimsy to play an Assassin's Creed game. Because who really has the time to play one of those? I mean, I'm looking at one that's a little bit shorter than that. Furiously speculate, if you will, which game you think it is that Mimsy the Punk is going to have to play. Who do you think? What game? Are people guessing the game? Are you looking at the chat on your phone, or are you looking at something else? What game do people think? Okay, some good ones coming in. Which game would you make someone play? I would not make Mimsy play Mass Effect 2. Gears of War 2? What? Control, Punky Skunk, Metal Gear Solid, God of War, Nier Automata, Spider-Man, PS5, Banjo-Tooie, Uncharted 3, Days Gone, GTA 5. There's some good guesses in here. Berserk, Millennium Falcon, Hensei Masenki no Sho. I like saying, I like reading the Millennium Falcon kanji in Japanese instead of Millennium Falcon. Demon Souls Control, Demon Souls Control. Somebody bets I could direct an Assassin's Creed game. I could. So why would I? Gears of War? Jedi Fallen Order? Mega Man Legends? It's a one-player game. Horizon Zero Dawn 2? Game's not out yet. Bonk? Would anyone here argue against calling Control AAA? Nah, Control's AAA. Minecraft? No, you can't play through Minecraft. The goal is to play through a game that has a story, that has pacing, beginning, middle, end, that has a structure, that has a progression. You get items and level up and whatever it is. Not really leveling up. A game where you just gradually, your character develops mechanically and narratively. Something like that. That's the game I'm thinking of. There's only about 500 of those these days. Though everybody let me know what you think. Shoot, it is so... I cannot read this phone with these glasses on. I do not believe this happened. In my life. I switched over to these glasses because I thought it would be easier. Whew. Dark Souls? No. It's not going to be Dark Souls. Anyway, I think it's just about time for me to go. Right, Bibis? Right? My baby dog is looking at me now. I think he wouldn't mind being picked up to say hello. I'm going to pick him up. Everybody, hold on a moment. Come here, my boy. My baby. My baby boy. You want to be my boy? You want to go outside, baby? You want to go outside? Outside? You're my dog, babe. You're my dog. Wow, look at that. He's just standing up here. He's buried his head in my shoulder. What are you doing? Yeah, I can do that. Come here, Bapus. Come here, Herfy. Alright, my baby boy is the best. And he's hungrier than all the West. White baby. Let's see if he has anything to say. Hold on. Good night, everyone. We're going to end the stream. Bibis, you get the last word. You want to press the button? Outside? Want to go outside? Here, babe.
Good luck!
Okay, babe. Oh, sorry, baby. Ready? Turn around. My baby. Ready?